हेलो फ्रेंड्स। ये सैम्पल पेपर क्लास 9 के कुछ क्वेश्चन है, मैं आपको सॉल्व करके दिखाऊंगा। चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। पहला क्वेश्चन हम ले लेते हैं, क्वेश्चन नंबर 6। इन द गिवन फिगर ABCD फॉर ट्रायंगल ABD एंड ट्रायंगल CDB। तो एक पैरेललोग्राम यहाँ पर गिवन है ABCD, जिसमें दो ट्रायंगल्स आप देख सकते हैं, ABD एंड CDB। सो द क्वेश्चन इज विच कॉन्ग्रुएंस रूल would you apply to prove triangle ABD congruency to triangle CDB। तो हम ऑब्जर्व करते हैं इस ट्रायंगल को। आप देख सकते हैं पहले ABD एंड CDB में कि हमें AB एंड CD जो कि है वो दोनों कॉमन दिया हुआ है हमें। आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर अदर ये दोनों गिवन है कि ये दोनों इक्वल साइड्स हैं। सो तो नेक्स्ट पार्ट पे चलते हैं कि BD जो कि है वो दोनों ट्रायंगल का कॉमन पार्ट है, जिससे हमें पता चल गया कि BD कॉमन है। BD is equal to DB which is common to both the triangle। And now we will look at angle ABD and CDB। So since AB and DC are parallel, so by alternate because angle ABD and CDB are alternate angle, they will be equal। So we have one side angle and other side, that is two sides and angle between them are equal. So we can conclude by SAS criteria, that is side angle side criteria, the triangle ABD and CDB are congruent। So let us jump on to the next question, which is we have the area of an equilateral triangle of side A units can be calculated by using the formulae। So by Heron's formula, we all know that under root we have under root S minus A, S minus B and S minus C। So where S is the semi-perimeter given by S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2, where A plus B, A, B, C are the sides of the triangle। So now we have in this question an equilateral triangle, so A, B and C will be equal, so we will replace B by A and C by also A। So it will go like that, under root S, since we have an equilateral triangle, so we will write A, in the place of B we can also write A, and in place of C we will also write, so taking out these two, so it will give us S minus A under root S into S minus A, which is required answer। Yeah. So I guess option D matches with our answer, and this will be the answer। Let us jump on to the next question. We have the area of rhombus is 96 centimeter square. If one of its diagonal is 16 centimeter, then the length of its side is। So first we have to look at some of the properties, I guess, of rhombus. So rhombus is almost square. It is almost equal to it is also almost similar to square, but it doesn't make the sides that rhombus make does not make 90-degree angle to each other। But we have one property that rhombus, the diagonal of rhombus bisect each other and they make 90-degree angle at the point of intersection। These four angles that they make at this point are of 90-degree, and since they bisect each other, we have in this question the diagonal is 16 centimeter, then we have to find the length of side। So in order to find this length, we have to find this part, that is the, if we consider this diagonal to be D1, so we have to find the we have to find D1 by 2, and if we consider this as D2, we have to find D2 by 2. After finding this side and this side, we can find the length of the rhombus using Pythagoras theorem, because it makes 90 degree this angle is 90 degrees, so if we have considered this as P and B, so we can find the H, which is the length of the rhombus. So we have been given the area and one of the diagonal. So using that, we can find the other diagonal, that is D2, which will come to us as 12 centimeter. Since the diagonal of the rhombus bisect each other, so if D2 which is given here is 12, so this part will be 6 centimeter, and we have the other diagonal 16 centimeters, so this part will be 8 centimeter. Now using Pythagoras theorem, we can conclude that consider this length as a variable x square. So it will be 8 square plus 6 square, which will be 100. So x is equal to under root 100, which will be 10. So length of the rhombus is 10 because all the sides are equal. Let us jump on to the next question. We have to find corresponding point 3 plus root 2 on number line. So it is quite basic that if we go on to the right side of the number line, we will positive integer values, and using a suitable scale, we can easily find the integer value, but we have to find in this case 3 plus root 2 on the number line. So it is quite important for us to know what will be the length that will represent root 2 on the number line. So in order to find this, firstly we will point at 3. Now from keeping the compass needle at 3, we will cut an 1 unit arc till 4, and now after that we have to put our needle at the point 4, and just above this, that is in y direction perpendicular to this point, we will cut an arc of similar 1 unit, and we will mark the point where we have cut the arc. We have cut the arc of 1 unit. We will join the point 3 and the arc in the y direction, which will represent root 2 unit. Now measuring the root 2 unit length using compass, placing the needle at 3, and then we will make another arc on the x-axis, that is on the number line. So the final point where we have this from 0 to this point, it will represent 3 plus root 2 on the number line. Let's jump on to the next question. We have to factorize 12x square minus 7x plus 1. So it will go like that so 12x square minus 7x minus 1 equals to 0. We have 12x square. We can break down 7x in two parts, minus 4x minus 3x plus 1. Taking 4x as common, we will have 3x minus 1 minus, and this 1 is common, 3x minus 1 equals to 0. We will be left with two equations, 3x minus 1 into 4x minus 1 equals to 0. Solving separately for both the x's, we have 3x minus 1 equals to 0, x equals to 1 by 3. 4x minus 1 equal to 0, x is equal to 1 by 4. So because it is a quadratic equation, we have two solutions of x, which is 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. I hope you have liked this video. Thank you so much.